Does Atlanta United finally have an identity? Find out this and more right now. Welcome to another 5 Stripe 5 episode where we tell you all the things we think you should know. Even if you don't know you need to know them, we're going to tell you anyways. My name is Jay Riddle with Unrelegated and Atlanta United Fan TV, and let's get right to it. In injury news, Brek Shea has torn his ACL and is out for the remainder of the season. He is now on the season-ending injury list, which opens up a roster slot, although his salary still takes a hit against the salary cap. That roster position appears to have been filled by Mo Adams. Mo Adams is from Chicago Fire and was acquired for $100,000 in GAM by Atlanta United, which is just $25,000 more in allocation money than what Chicago Fire acquired him for. He hasn't been a starter with Chicago Fire, and reviews are mixed on him. In fact, he's been apparently on the market for a while by Chicago Fire, according to reports, but no one's picked up on him. And I would guess that Atlanta United were looking at him before the Brek Shea injury anyways. So maybe they're still looking for a fullback. When we go back and look at Mo Adams and those mixed reports, it said that sometimes he can be a 10 out of 10 when he shows up for a match. Other times he disappears, which to me sounds like a lot of Atlanta United players this season. So maybe he'll fit right in. However, we want to wish Brek Shea all the best. We know he previously had an ACL injury. Hopefully he can come back from this one just like he did before. And Mo Adams, welcome to the team. According to Footy Times, the new 2020 Atlanta United away kit, that's right, it's been 2 years already since the Peach kit came out, so it's time for an upgrade. Well, apparently Footy Times has information that the design has been leaked. Now, a picture has not been leaked, but it's been reported that the design will be white with gold, and that's all we have. That's it. That's all we know. It's kind of early for a leak. Typically, we see these in the off season, if we do see them at all, and sometimes they're inaccurate. So we don't know what to take of it, but if we find out any more information, we'll be sure to let you know. Speaking of more Atlanta United swag, that's right, we've got a good one for you guys. Head over to fatherbears.com if you're into NASCAR or you got a pit crew that you need to, get ready and geared up. That's because this jacket kind of looks like a NASCAR jacket. It's got a huge flaming soccer ball on it. It's got Atlanta United logos all over the place. It's got Atlanta United in text on the sleeves and on the back and the front. So I don't think we'll see anybody at the tailgate, simply because it's just too damn hot to wear that thing at the moment. But if you want to get it, you can get it for $79.99 as of this recording at fatherbears.com. If you plan on getting it, get it, put it on, send us a picture. We'd love to see that. Maybe we'll get you up here on the show and show that off. Some people may be able to rock this, welcome to Flavatown, right? Let us know what you think of the jacket in the comments below. Oh, sweet, sweet revenge. How tasty are thee? That's right. Houston came to Atlanta and we gave them a big fat L. Just dominated them. They defeated us 4-0 in an embarrassing showing in Houston last season, so we decided to one-up them and put up one more goal than they did. Joseph Martinez with the brace. Julian Gresselmania, 2 assists and a goal. And Darlington Nagbe opens up his account with a goal as well from a Vasquez assist. Everybody was getting in on the action. Now, that was thanks in part to a 6-minute red card for Elise by Penso. After he tackled LGP, he got a yellow card, and then he brushed up ever so slightly against Penso, who took offense to it and gave him a red card. That completely changed the face of the game, although Atlanta United were already playing pretty fluid in this 3-5-2 that seemed to be a result of all these injuries and the Escobar suspension. So with all of that going on, is this something that is now our identity? I mean, we looked really good. I don't know if that's because of the red card or a combination of factors, but Hyndman in the midfield was man of the match material. He was all over the place and he was involved in almost every key play that occurred. And Gressel back on the right was a revelation. I mean, it's like the universe was rebalanced. He belongs on the right. In fact, I say if he's not put on the right, going forward, we riot, especially since we now have Hyndman as a midfield option. But at the same time, we now have PT. Barco is going to be apparently coming back soon, according to Frank de Boer. So we're going to have plenty of midfielders. So keep Julian on the right. And why not play this 3-5-2 regardless whether we have injuries or only 5 on the bench? You know, this is a great formation. I like it. I like 2 strikers up top. Houston wasn't ready for it. Vasquez looked good, caused trouble, allowed Joseph to get on the ball and really get in the box where he needs to be to get on the ball and finish. And man, I mean, just look at that. King Joseph. Yes, police, I'd like to report a double homicide. That is ridiculous. Congratulations, Joseph. You have now scored on every single team in MLS, which is ridiculous. You hear that? I can hear the statue being made already. That's now 11 goals in 7 matches for Joseph, and he's now only 4 goals behind Vela in the Golden Boot race. Carlos Vela, who, man? Joseph is coming up right behind you. That leaves Atlanta United second in the table, only 3 points behind Philadelphia Union, and only a point above DC United, who's in 3rd place, which we face them on Sunday, and I've got a little preview for you of that next. And lastly, congratulations, Julian Gressel, on being the first player for Atlanta United to make 100 appearances. That's incredible. I mean, were you playing, what did they do, count you twice per game? I mean, that's crazy. We played that many matches? Man, great job, Julian. Bonus preview, looking ahead to DC United on Sunday at 4 p.m. in an open stadium. That's right, 70,000 plus expected. Make it to the tailgate early and check out all the things. We faced DC United for the 2nd time this season. We lost 2-0 in March against them in DC, which was a very different time. It was CCL going on. We did not look good. Frank de Boer was still trying to press a lot of the defensive-minded tactics on the team, and it wasn't working well. This is before their sit-down and decision to go in a different direction. So we are a different team. We saw it in Houston, although we know there was a red card. Yes, that's a caveat. But even before the red card, they just looked different in that formation. So will we see the same 3-5-2 against DC? Will we see Vasquez up front with Joseph? Will Hyman be in the midfield, or will PT start again? He was on the bench and came in late in that game. So I think there's a lot of midfield options, which also means that Julian, in my opinion, should play on the right. And I think if Julian's playing on the right and we have either PT or Hyman in there, I mean, I think we have a great shot in this match. I don't think DC United are all that. They've been quietly moving along and puttering along. And like I said, they've had those wins at home, but away, they're just not that solid. So if we could take Rooney or Lucio Costa out of the game, I think we have a great chance. I think this is going to be a shootout. There'll be a lot of shots on target, off target. I just think it's one of those games that's going to get a little scrappy. And ultimately, my prediction is going to be 3-1 Atlanta United. So I think that we're going to ship a goal. Our defense may not be on top of things completely. I think we have still a tendency to leak goals late, but especially if we can score early, I think we're on top of this game, and DC United don't have a chance. Let us know in the comments what you think the formation will be and what your score prediction is. What do you think is going to go down? Let us know. And that brings us to the question of the day, which is, after Hyman's solid performance against Houston and considering post-match comments by Frank de Boer where he said Barco could be returning soon, who is your preferred midfield lineup? Who do you want to see playing together? Let us know in the comments below. And that's it. You made it to the end of another episode of 5 Stripe 5, episode 6 to be exact. We're just rolling through these suckers, and we appreciate your interaction, your views, your feedback and comments, all of that stuff. We can't do this without you. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. My name is Jay Riddle with Unrelegated and Atlanta United Fan TV. Until next time.